Hello and welcome to the Àgàïñst TV, a news channel that keeps you updated on everything going on in the country. Here at Àgàïñst TV, we update you on every sector of Nigeria, covering from the entertainment, music, finance, politics, academics, religion, and every aspect of the industry. We keep you updated. So if you're yet to subscribe to the Àgàïñst TV, do well to click on the subscribe button right there in front of you and subscribe to the Àgàïñst TV so that you can be updated on everything going on in the country. Once again, welcome to the Àgàïñst TV and sit tight as we're about to keep you updated on all the happenings going on in Nigeria. Let us listen to the news headline for today. I told them this money you want to borrow, if Naira depreciate to 500, it will be 1 trillion. Emir Sanusi says. As we all know, the depletion of Naira in our country has cost a lot of things. What you usually own for 1,000 Naira, when Naira come down, is no longer 1,000 Naira. The value of that money will reduce drastically. And so this is the current state of Nigeria, where inflation is getting on another level. But let's listen to today's news info to know exactly what this Sanusi is talking about. I told them that this money you want to borrow, if Naira depreciates to 500 Naira, it will be 1 trillion Naira, Sanusi says. In a conversation with SUN Son, Muhammad Sanusi, the Emir of Kano, related an incident in which the former administration, at the time when the value of Naira was 197 to $, suggested borrowing 1.8 billion from China to build 75-kilometer rail line. With this experience as a former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, as an incumbent, he claimed to have anticipated the possibility of Naira falling in value and the debts being unmanageable. He repeatedly warned the administration that the debt will skyrocket to 1 trillion a year, far beyond the state's ability to collect income if Naira dropped to 500 Naira to $. He said, I will give you an example. My experience in Kano, the previous government wanted to borrow 1.8 billion from China to build 75-kilometer rail. Forex then was 197 to $. As a trained economist and the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, I could see the growth of money in supply, and I was sure that Naira was not going to remain at artificial level of 200 for a long time. Part of my job was to advise governments. I told them, look at this amount of money you want to borrow. If Naira depreciates 500 to $, this money will become 1 trillion. Your eternally generated revenue is not up to 20 billion. You will need about 100 billion per annum just to service the debt. It is not sustainable. Sanusi said that the authorities disregarded his advice in spite of his frequent warnings. Anxious about the long-term effects, Sanusi claimed he was forced to openly criticize the loan. He said that if the loan had been taken, the government would have not been able to pay salaries and other basic expenses, and budget and things like education have suffered because of the debt payments. He calculated that the train project would now cost 3 million, taking note into the account current exchange rate of 1,500 to the $. Although Sanusi admitted that taking a strong stand on the matter almost cost him his emirate, he felt it was vital to stop future generations from having shoulder the weight of an unimaginable debt. And so, we thank God that the government yielded to Sanusi warning, because imagine if the government had to pay a debt of 500 billion per year, then it will be, that means what we are facing now would have been a tip of the iceberg. There would have been a lot more frustration in the country, as the government would have been owing trillions of Naira and would have needed to pay 100 billion like almost every year just to be able to meet up. I'm so glad that as an economist that he was, he was able to see beyond now and could tell that that loan was not going to be a good thing for the country at large. And so I'm so grateful that he took upon himself to prevent the country from making a bad decisions. And for that reason, Nigeria is in a better in economy, which means that if dollar had fallen to 1.5, then it means that we would have been owing trillions of naira right now. This is the news for today. Let me know what you think about this news. What are your thoughts? What are your observations? Comment down below in the comment section. Once again, welcome to the Kubanas TV news channel, where we keep you updated on all the happenings in Nigeria.